been in a position where you have an important task coming up? Let's say you need to focus for a little while. For example, you're studying for an upcoming exam, and while you're studying, let's say an hour has passed, you receive a notification that someone has sent you an Instagram reel. You decide to check that notification. You open up Instagram, you have a little laugh here and there, and you think a couple more reels won't hurt, or maybe a few more minutes. I need a break. After all, I've been studying for about an hour. Then you start scrolling and scrolling, and a few minutes pass by, but a few minutes ends up turning into a few hours. I know it's a bad habit that we all have. I've done it before. I know it's a situation that we've all been in. And my name is Karen Hernandez, and today I'm here to talk to you about how habits are created, why they're so difficult to break, and some things we can do to build positive habits. Okay, so how habits are created, you might ask. Well, Charles Duhigg explains in his book, The Power of Habit, that most habits are created using a 3-step cycle. This is known as the habit loop. The first step would be the cue, which is the trigger. The second step is the routine, the behavior or action. The third step is the reward, the reinforcer, the thing that causes you to continue repeating that behavior or action. So like in the example before, the trigger would be receiving a notification. The behavior or action would be you clicking on the notification, opening up the app, and continuously scrolling. Why do we continue to do that? Because of the reinforcer, which is that little boost of serotonin, that little giggle that we have, that feeling of instant gratification that causes us to want to continue to watch these Instagram reels. This loop can be used for both positive and negative habits alike. So you might ask yourself, why are habits so hard to break? Well, I'll tell you, it's because of how our brains work. So Anne Gabriel of MIT actually says that after 1 week of repeating a behavior, our brains change. The neurons in our brain actually adapt to that new habit. It starts to form new connections, and without even realizing it, our habits become automatic over time. So let's say one day you make the conscious decision to wake up and brush your teeth. You continue to do that every single day until you're automatically getting up and brushing your teeth without even thinking about it. It becomes more automatic over time. So knowing this information, how can we build positive habits? Well, Brock of Lifestyle Medicine actually tells us that we can make habits stick by using a few steps. So the first one would be habit stacking. What is this? It means anchoring a new habit to an existing old habit. For example, let's say you wake up every day and you brush your teeth. It's the first thing you do in the morning. But you want to create a new habit of making your bed whenever you get up in the morning. So let's say you wake up and the first thing you do is you make your bed and then you go and brush your teeth. By linking these habits together, the old habit is actually reinforcing that new habit. So the same way that brushing your teeth in the morning has become automatic, you are now making the act of making your bed in the morning automatic as well. Another thing you can do is actually using positive emotions. Let's be real, nobody likes doing anything that makes them feel bad. If something makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel successful, that will actually motivate you to want to keep doing it. For example, using our previous instance, whenever you brush your teeth in the morning, let's say you forget to brush your teeth one day and you're talking to somebody and you realize that they've made a face the entire time you've been talking. It's probably because your breath doesn't smell good. So if that makes you feel bad about yourself, that will actually want you to not do that habit again. That will actually reinforce you wanting to brush your teeth every day because it makes you feel better about yourself and it makes a good impression on other people when they're talking to you as well. And then lastly, what we can do is have an accountability buddy or partner. Let's say you know that you yourself cannot keep yourself accountable by creating a new habit. What you can do is you can involve a friend, involve a loved one, someone that you trust, someone that you know will keep you accountable. You let them know, hey, this is a goal or this is a habit I want to start doing. They can check in on you, let's say once a week, twice a week, however long you think is necessary for you personally. They will check in on you to ensure that you have been keeping up with your goal. Or for example, let's say you have a friend that has a very similar habit or goal that you do. If you guys are both striving for the same thing, you guys are actually motivating each other to pursue that habit. It actually helps you when you see your friend being successful, it will actually motivate you to want to be successful as well. So today we have learned how habits are created, our brain's role in habit formation, and some things that we can do to create a positive habit. Just remember that habits are not created overnight. They are small changes, small steps that we can do every day consistently to help shape our future. Thank you.